friends. Good afternoon from a beautiful, this is Texas weather at its best. Apparently, we're going to get a lot colder tonight, so I am full on enjoying this while it's here. We just finished our monthly NEO training faculty meeting, and as ever, I'm so inspired getting the latest information, hearing about our Wisdom Summit that's coming up, seeing Debbie Rosas, the founder of NEO, is so excited about what's coming up and how this is coming together and the ability to be able to share it with others, having a taste for the future, what's to come. All so very inspiring. Um, Great hearing from other trainers around the world, hearing their challenges and their successes and how we can all support each other. Kudos to Anne Christiansen that's come out with the latest new routine, Levity. Everyone's enjoying it so much. I've been having a grand time playing with it this week. What I'm playing tomorrow with is we've been so looking at levity for the week. Now I've got some of those moves into my cells. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be playing with the movement from levity to some completely different music and see how that feels in our body. Also this year, I'm going through all the base 52 NEO 5 stages lessons. They're put into 4 modules. Each module has 16 lessons. And this weekend, we're building. Last week was foot and ankles. So I figured for this series, I'm going to go up through the body. So from the ankle joint, what's next? Yeah, we are focusing on the shin bones, the lower leg bones, both in the NEO 5 stages class and also in our 10 a.m. classic NEO class. I love when we get a focus like this that's so specific, and the old Helen would be like, how can I come up with something to focus on for the whole hour? Now these days I'm like, really, we only have an hour, there's so much we can play with. One thing I love about the tibia and the fibula, that are your two lower leg bones, first of all, it's how they work together. They might appear, first of all, of being the same. They're both relatively small, relatively uniform, long-shaped vertical bones. But when we look closer, there's quite a lot of difference, and these two accompany each other. And when each of them does their own job well, man, do they manifest greatness together. So every bone tells a story, and a bigger bone is going to bear more weight. So that bigger of the two lower leg bones, the tibia, it's designed to take weight. And in fact, if you actually look at the bone of the tibia, it creates a pedestal at the top for the upper leg bone to connect with ease. Yeah. And that tibia bone goes right down into the ankle joint that we were looking at last week. And then the funny thing is that little bone on the outside that's called the fibula, it's fibbing, it's sticking out there on the outside. And when you touch that bone on the outside of your foot, that's actually the head, the lower head of your fibula bone. It's sticking out to the side. It really doesn't take very much weight at all. And its role in helping us stand and walk and run and dance, yeah, is that this little fibula bone is providing stability. Not designed to take very much weight, yet a very important role. And without it, we wouldn't have the stability that we need to make a stand in life, to be able to stand up vertically, to feel supported from underneath. And it's such a metaphor as a team. Yeah. So we were listening to Debbie Rosas and then trainers sharing on this faculty call. And I love how we are really streamlining, getting tighter into looking at how can every single person contribute to this faculty, where we can honor the uniqueness and the individuality of each person on the team, and yet everybody serves a purpose. In fact, it would be crazy and not as strong and not as good a team if we all performed in the same way. We each have different roles to play. We each have different experience that we're drawing from. And how great, like the human body, when we're building a team that we want to work together, is like we are stronger by honoring our uniqueness and how we can come together with a common platform, having that stability, the ability to be able to speak up when we want to, and um, and the trust of knowing when we do speak up that we will be heard and people are interested to hear what we have to say. So very cool, inspiring. Who would know? We could look at a faculty call and relate it to the tibia and the fibula. So whatever you choose to do this weekend, I hope you look at including a NEA class. We got a great finder at neanow.com. You can see classes online that are happening almost every hour of the day, I think. And if you want to join me live, we are online tomorrow, not in person. And the Zoom link, as always, is the same. And that is also included on the features part of the Facebook group, Classes with Helen Terry. And I'll include that link here. Finally, big, huge thank you to everybody who's supporting me on my St. Jude challenge. And with your help, we are going to cross that finish line together. Yeah, I am running the half marathon in Vegas at the end of February, training for it now. Um, and y'all get to come with me if you want to, simply by even a donation of $1, $5. If every one of my friends, I was thinking about that, did $1, we'd reach our goal, which is $5,000. We're already past halfway. I think we're right at 70% now. So thank you so much, everybody who's already contributed. And now's the time if you want to be with me passing that finish line. There's also a fun thing on this marathon. It's an evening marathon, which makes it quite unique. We go up and down the Vegas Strip with live bands playing as we go along. But I actually have a tracker while I'm running, which allows you to see the route and to see where I'm going. So if you want to be part of this, I'll be posting how you can follow me on that run. And thank you in advance for everybody that's supporting us on this fabulous cause. How great to help children with cancer, and particularly with their families, so they know they never have to worry about finances for their entire care of kicking cancer in the butt and recovering from it. So I think that's my news for today. Wherever you are, I hope you can sense the sunshine in your heart, transferring a little sunshine from here in Texas. Look at my view. So during the faculty call, doesn't get much better than that, hey? Yeah, that was my view. We're on the upstairs balcony from our bedroom on Lake Conroe, and it's a beautiful day, enjoying the sunshine, soaking it all in before it gets colder again. But hey, it's a lovely place to be. So whatever you choose to do this weekend, have a great time. I'd love it if you want to come dance with us. And whatever you choose to do, make it a good one. Be well. Bye.